Weeks blend to months and months into years. You promised you'd stay, I know how you tried. But God needed you, so I stepped aside. I didn't collapse, did not fall apart. But deep down inside, there's a hole in my heart. It comes out of nowhere, sight or a sound. That's when it hits me that you're not around. So much to remember, so much to forget. You left me too soon is my only regret. My heart breaks a little when I think of when we planned on tomorrows that would never end. Fight it, hold back the tears, never give in to the grief or the fears. But when those times come and I need to talk, to just hear your voice or go for a walk. We don't need no wires, don't need a dial tone, 'cause you always answer when I use heaven's phone. Yeah, I try to fight it, hold back my tears, never give in to the grief or the fears. But when those times come and I need to talk, to just hear your voice or go for a walk. We don't need no wires, don't need a dial tone, 'cause you always answer when I use heaven's phone. You always answer when I use heaven's phone. You always answer when I use heaven's phone.
Hello everybody, Songfather. What the hell? Excuse me. Echo. There you go. Hello, everybody. Songfather here on the Songfather Show on this 23rd day of October. That's right. Halloween is just a week away. Don't mean nothing to me anymore, but it's still fun. So anyway, hope everybody had a good night last night. I thought yesterday's show was good, and I got my router ready. And as soon as I'm done laying down this show, laying it down, that's how we talk in the business. You know, I'm laying down the show. And then I'm going to go downstairs and program it and then bring it up, and hopefully we won't have a lot of dropping off, because that's really driving me really crazy, and it makes the viewership go down too. So I don't know what's going on, but I know I enjoy doing it, and I know everybody that listens to it enjoys it. Even Daddy-O, always got to remember, even Daddy-O, who still says, you know what? It got a little better, though. I must tell everyone. He said he is crazy, but he's always been crazy, and you got to love him because he's crazy. All right, let's take that. We take it. We take that, Daddy-O, because I am, and I always been crazy. That's right. All the way back to, like, I remember 1 and 2 years old. That's how far my memory goes back. And, yeah, I was always a little crazy, and, you didn't help either. He's a little crazy too, Daddy-O, in a good way too. Very, very, very hardworking, talented man, but also very funny. And that's where I get it from. And Ma had her own subdued, kind of dry little humor too. But Mom would get a lot of her jokes and her points across with a look. Anyway, so welcome. I'm glad you're all here. Tino, say hello, Tino. Oh, I'm sorry you were eating. I'm sorry. All right, he's okay, I think. Whew. And so what else? The weather today was absolutely stunningly beautiful. And had a difference from the sun into the shade, like, was amazing. But, and I took a shower after I did some things around here, cleared out some closets and bing, bada, boom. And then I took a shower, and I always open the window and hang out the window and talk to Lucky if he's outside. And today was the day he was outside. Totally ignored me. But the breeze that was coming in, woo, it was cold. I was like, what's his name? George. Oh, my God, I can't remember his last name. Costanza. I was in the pool. Can't stand you. And, but, yeah, beautiful day. Supposed to be even nicer tomorrow. I don't know. But, and then rain coming again. But who cares? It's, it's the fall. The fall is here. Let's enjoy it, the change of the scenery, the leaves changing. So anyway, yep, here we go. Tonight's theme is going to be we're outnumbered. What does that mean, Sonny? You'll find out what it means. I guess then we got to listen to your bullshit until you start singing, right? That's right. That's how it works around here. What? Oh, yeah, okay. And him too, yeah. So, again, pain in the ass. Here it comes. Self-promotion, shameless self-promotion. Everybody remember to vote today, I hope. Every day until the 15th of December. And from what everybody's posting, on my wall, everybody's remembering without me being a pain in the ass. But some people said, please remind us, so I will. And I do. And don't forget, how's the other thing? Bam! Songfather radio station. Oh, yeah, my own channel, my own station. WLYV Live Radio 122.2. All Songfather, all day, all night long. How many of you out there can say it? Exactly right. All caps, www.thesongfathershow.com. Let's get cracking. Because very soon, I'm not going to wait until, well, maybe I will. Maybe I'll wait till Thanksgiving before I start putting all the Christmas songs up. But then before you know it, you blink, 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 and it's gone. So maybe I'll stop the week before Thanksgiving. That's what I'll do. And I'll put one or two in, and then I'll just completely fludges out. Plus, the fun ones will be there, too, Paulie, the big-nosed Goomba. Frankie got run over by a caddy. Here comes Menopause. I mean, these are all wonderful classics. And I'm seriously patting myself on the back on this one because into the millions of views for these three songs. I mean, it's just, and believe it or not, Dominic the Donkey, he's up there around the 500,000. Ching, I don't know why. Everybody loves it. My Aunt Celeste, she loves it. Always did. Oh, let's play that Dominic the Donkey song. I don't want to do it. And tonight, ba-da-ba-bum-ba-da, Freddie Rubino and Christine for Question and Answer Wednesday. Who's showing up? Is it going to be Johnny Black or Lotta Tank? I don't know. I got a feeling tonight Johnny's showing up. I just got a feeling. But what are you going to do? And, don't forget, go to Rockin' the Kitchen, the group page, Not Your Grandma's Cooking Show. We are, I haven't looked today, but as of last night, we were almost at 900. So I said by the end of Wednesday, we should be at 1,000. And I think we're going to be. We're in like 180 cities and I forget what that, 25 countries. I don't know. So, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there nice. And we got some surprises in store. And, as they develop and as they get locked in, then we'll let everybody know. But in the meantime, go to the page, have some fun. Do you like to cook? You like to bake? Take a picture of what you did and put it up there. Be prepared when everybody goes, recipe, recipe, recipe. But why not? Share. That's what we do. It's gonna be epic tonight. I just got a feeling. Anyway, so here I am. So let's get to some stories, and then we'll get to these songs where we are outnumbered. Oh my goodness! So let's all say, wait first. E cent'annuno, Chianti, and thanks everybody for all the wine and liquor and Sambuca and everything that you sent me, and the Versace blue cologne that I love to wear. I mean, you people outdid yourself this time. In other words, as Johnny Garage, may he rest in peace, used to say, I got skaboyka. That's what I got, skaboyka. Right, Daddy-O? Hey, Johnny Garage, the rent is due. The IRS is after you, no problem. Okay, I'm done. All right, so let's say some prayers for Mr. Jimmy Carter. He fell again. And this time he fractured his hip, and he's in the hospital. And I think his Habitat for Humanity days are over. I think he needs to take care of himself, before he puts himself in some real harm. A couple of weeks ago he fell, and got a hell of a black eye, 14 stitches above the eye. Now he falls 2 weeks later and smashes his not his hip, I'm sorry, his pelvis. He fractured his pelvis, so, I mean, enough's enough. You're a good man. You've done a lot of good things for this world and for this country. Now sit and relax and let the world take care of you. That's it. I've spoken. And down in Missouri, in 2017, a mother took her 3 kids, put them in a car, and disappeared, telling her friends that she was taking a ride to California. Never came back. The father, not so much the husband part of him, but the father, devastated, couldn't find the kids. They had search parties going everywhere. They contacted the police and up and down in California. They couldn't find them. He, in the meantime, he petitioned the court, got full custody of the kids now because of the child abduction and not even custodial interference, but a child abduction, and he won. And then as the word started spreading around and through social media and everything else, she was found in Texas. So she was arrested. The kids are right now in as an award of the state, only temporarily, till the father can get down there, since he has been awarded the custody of the kids and then take them home. And but you're talking 2.5 years. He didn't see his kids, had no idea where he was. Could you imagine the panic? What happens in the 4 walls of any home, we don't know. But, certainly there were better ways to do it than just to pick up the kids and leave, because, unless there was some kind of severe abuse going on there, whatever you feel for your spouse or your soon-to-be ex, whatever, never involve the kids in it. Don't make them go through everything. It's a terrible, terrible thing. It makes me, I'm sure I'm not alone in this, but wonder how many times the kid said, "Can I call Daddy?" "No, you can't call Daddy." But terrible. But anyway, so she's locked up and the kids are on their way home to Dad. So, and a woman in Ireland, after having 10 boys, she finally gave birth to a baby girl. No doctors were needed, because after 10 boys, that baby girl just fell right out. Daddy-o, do you get it? Chris, calm him down. Chrissy, calm him down. You get it? Because she had so many kids, Daddy. Daddy-o, that kid, the baby just fell right out. Okay, because, what? No, never mind. Okay, anyway. But Mommy and baby are doing fine. And believe it or not, all the boys are so happy to have a sister. And I don't know why. But, nothing against sisters. I have 3 of them. But everybody's doing well. So that's a nice, cute little story. Thank you. You're welcome. And here in New York, Governor, what's his name? Oh, yeah, Cuomo. Governor Cuomo had signed a bill almost a year and a half ago into effect, outlawing using elephants anymore for any kind of entertainment, any kind of act. That means the circus, that means opening of a new store, whatever it is, you cannot use elephants anymore. Because, as I said in a couple of shows ago, maybe it was last week, I don't know, but until you see the pictures and the videos of them afterwards, and oh my God, what an unbelievable lonely life, and the sadness in their face, that all they do is go from the cage into the ring, then back to the cage, and they get scrubbed down by idiots. And I don't mean that the people that do that, but they have no compassion for them, so they're scrubbing them down with brushes, and it's no kind of a life. It's not. You know what? We were naive back then, like I said, with a lot of other things in our life. That was okay back then, and it was a novelty, and it was just part of our, acceptance and a part of our life. But we've gotten a lot smarter over the years, and, for our entertainment, selfishly now, if you understand the turmoil that they go through internally, no. So he did the right thing. Finally, he did something good. And that's it, no more. And it finally went into effect. It took that long because there were so many people fighting to overturn it. I understand it. The circus life is a hard life, and it's hard work, and there are no families unless you are, all together inside the circus. But you know what? The heck with you guys. I know you got to make money, but the heck with you guys. What are you doing to the animals? You know what I mean? So stop. So Bravo on that one. And then this one I'm just going to throw out there, and then I'll do some songs, because this one made me laugh and giggle and cry and puke and even have diarrhea all at the same time. Alec Baldwin, who I've always liked as an actor. I thought he really can do a good job when he acts. I think one of the best characters he ever did was when he was on Friends as Phoebe's boyfriend. But I think he's a very talented man. But what makes these people decide, I know what's good for this country? What the hell do you know? What do you know? You're getting a script, you're told what to say, and then you get paid millions of dollars. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it would be good. But he's running for, assemblyman, state senator or something down in Virginia, and he's damn sure he's going to win this one. Even in Virginia. Him and his brothers were all born and raised here on the island of Long in Seaford. And his wife is a complete knockout and a hell of a nice woman, is pregnant with their, 1, 2, 3, I think their 4th kid already. And he's going down to Virginia, and he's going to run down there. I don't know, these people are making me crazy. So, let's get to these songs here. I'm sure you'll figure it out, but you know what? In case some people aren't in the mood to use their brain, which more and more is striking me as an ever-growing population. What? I know. He said, don't insult the listeners. He's probably right. This is all songs that have to do with numbers. We're outnumbered. Let's start with Mr. Bobby Rydell, Richie Adalla. That's his real name. That's right. He's Italian. Most of the singers in this world are Italian. Did you ever know that? Mm-hmm. Pat Boone, Engine of Al. I'm not a big fan of Pat Boone's. But you know why? There's really not enough room in this world for anybody else to be a fan of Pat Boone but Pat Boone. Anyway, here is Bobby Rydell, Wild One. Right? Tino, are you up? Thank you. Oh, wild one, I'm gonna tame you down. Oh, wild one, I'll get you, yeah, you bet. You little doll, all you do is play. You got a new baby every day, but someday it's gonna be me, and only me. Oh, wild one, I'll make you settle down. Oh, wild one, I'll clip your wing and things. You got the lips that I'm wild about. I got some licks that'll knock you out. Some wild one, be wild about me. Whoa, yeah. Limoncello. You little doll, all you do is play. You got a new baby every day, but someday it's gonna be me, and only me. Whoa, wild one, I'll make you settle down. Ah, wild one, I'll clip your wing and things. You got the lips that I'm wild about. I got some lips that'll knock you out. Come on, wild one, be wild about me. Oh, wild, wild, wild. Come on, wild one, be wild about me. One more one. Come on, wild one, be wild about me. Be wild about me. That's right. Here comes Daddy-O's, one of Daddy-O's favorite songs. And he loves to sing it, Mr. Al Martino. I had but one heart, this heart I bring you. I have but one heart to share with you. I have but one dream that I can cling to. You are the one dream I pray comes true. My darling, until I saw you, I never felt this way, and nobody else before you ever has heard me say, you are my one love. My life, I live for you. I have but one heart to give to you. Vicino mare, facciamo amore, ancora ancora, per spessare. Sol marinaro, ma ci carezza, ma talarezza, songo morire. You are my one love, my life I live for you. I have but one heart to give to you. You can act like a man! Now let's all take a little trip over to Chicago. What numbers? O, E, U, Daddy-O. Waiting for the break of day, searching for some things to say, flashing lights against the sky, giving up by closed mind, sitting cross-legs on the floor. 25, 624. Staring blindly into space, getting up to splash my face, wanting just to stay awake, wondering how much I could take. Should I try to do some more? 25, 624. Yeah. I know, Daddy. Feeling like I ought to sleep. Spinning room is sinking deep. Searching for something to say. Waiting for the break of day. 250624. Yeah. That's right. And now, Mr. Lionel Richie, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for the time you've given me. Memories are all in my mind. And now that we've come to the end of our rainbow, there's something I must say out loud. You once, twice, 3 times a lady. I love you. Yes, you once, twice, 3 times a lady. And I love you. I love you. When we are together, the moments I cherish. With every beat of my heart, to touch you, to hold you, to feel you, to need you. There's nothing could keep us apart. That's right. I love you. The shortened version. Oops. There you go. All right, so there's 4 down, 4 to go. And let's finish up the stories, and then we head to the end of the Outnumbered. Where'd I leave off? Alec Baldwin. Okay, now, I talked yesterday about Warren Dunn, ex-NFL player who donated 173 homes or whatever the number was. Mr. Michael Jordan, again, unheralded, no press conferences, no front pages of anything, just went out and did what he had to do. Down in Charlotte, North Carolina, his hometown, he opened up, donated of his own pocket, $7 million for a medical clinic for the uninsured. Okay? Now, that's what they can do. But certainly we can do something that was within our own monetary range to help, whether it's a pantry, a soup kitchen somewhere, whatever. I mean, believe me, we're crossed with it every day of our lives. So, let's take the example now. We have no more excuse. What are you asking me to get involved for? What are you doing? Well, now they're doing it. So, $7 million for a clinic for people that don't have health insurance. Come in, get out. God, you can't get any better than that. And then there was another one similar to that. No. All right, so then Chrissy and Daddy-O. Hello? Oh. Chrissy and Daddy-O sent me in this story and said, maybe you'd be interested in this story. You damn right I am. There was a runner running over in Minneapolis, St. Paul, the Twin Cities, in the Twin Cities Marathon. It's held every year. And he was wearing they wear those number bibs, around it. And it was a Jesus Saves number bib. And not even a quarter way through the race, he fell, had a heart attack, fell to the ground, smashed his face in I can't even tell you how many places. And the guy behind him was running, happened to be a medical nurse, went, got him, lifted his head up, started doing the compressions on the chest and everything else, and brought him back to life and, saved his life till the paramedics could come and take him to the hospital and everything else. And that guy's name was Jesus. Jesus saves, Jesus saves. We're all thinking it's Jesus. It's Jesus saves. And look what happened. I mean, are you kidding me or what? That is unbelievable. Let's learn from that, too. Like I said the other day, not every angel's got wings. Not every Jesus is Jesus. And every one of us could be a Jesus. This is Jesus. Jesus, he was named after Jesus. The guy has a heart attack and is dying on the floor wearing a thing that says Jesus saves, and he didn't realize it was Jesus. Jesus went and saved his life. What a freaking story that is. Unbelievable. So thank you, Chrissy and Daddy-O. That is a great story. I love it. Then over in China, I'm sorry, it's China. Daddy-O's getting crazy again. Chris, what's wrong with him? Chris. Over in China, and I think we should all learn from this story also. It was in the Post, the New York Post, so it must be true. But seriously, it's been all over social media, all over the websites, and so it's true. But anyway, yeah, over in China, every time it's like a ranch, big spread out rolling acres ranch where you go and you pay money and you get on the horse and you ride the horse, and you can go with a lead and a guide. You can go up by yourself or whatever. And very early age, Daddy-O used to take me and my sisters all the time over here on the island of Long, over by Hempstead, actually in Hempstead, and used to take us on the horses. And, they would, when you're little, they take you around this big corral and they sit on the horses. And even then I used to say to my father, doesn't that bother them? Because, when you see them take the saddle off the horse, right? And you see, here's the back, and it goes like this, and it comes back up again. You're like, well, that can't be right. So I used to say, doesn't it bother them? And again, that's what we were trained to believe. No, they're happy to do it. That's what they're taking. They're taken care of. They eat well and everything else. And I'm like, And I'm talking about an early age, 9 years old. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think they're too happy about it. What? I'm doing the news. Go ahead. What? Anyway, so even like I said, even back then I was like, come on, this can't be good. But I liked riding them. Even then later on as I got older, and I remember this girl, Susie, who's now married to one of my very best friends ever, Ronnie Pagnotta, down in Georgia. You've heard me speak about him. And it was like our first real date I took her out on. I said, you want to go horseback riding? She said, yeah, okay. So we go to this other place where you can go out on your own. It's a nice 6-mile trail. The horses know what they got to do. And in one part, you're going down a nice little strip right next to the Bethpage golf course. And, it's nice. And I gotten to be very good with horses. And, so there's always this one part where I would get off the horse, bring him inside. You're not supposed to put, screw them. Bring him inside the opening of the gate, and there's a water fountain right there. And I would turn the water on, and the horse would drink and enjoy the water. And, Susie had a hard time managing the horse. So then, I tied mine up, got her horse, got her down, and took it in that water. And we're all relaxed and everything, stop and had a cigarette, and we get her back on the horse. And let's go. So, now the horses are all refreshed, and boom, we take off. And I kind of go past Susie a little bit, and I'm going a little faster and faster. And I'm like, where the hell is she? And I turn around. I mean, I shouldn't be laughing, but. And I turn around. The horse had reared off the course, closer to the fence, and she's getting smacked in the face with all the branches. I mean, not thick, but it doesn't matter. The branches from the trees and the bushes. When she got back, you would swear that she went on a date with Jack the Ripper or something. I'm like, oh, my God almighty. Cuts, and there was blood on her face, and oh, my God. Sorry there, Susie. But, there was a second date. She threw knives at me, so no. But, so anyway, over in China, this horse decided, you know what, this ain't for me. I don't care what bullshit they're telling these people. I don't enjoy this. So every time somebody would come by to get ready to get on him, he would collapse on the floor, close his eyes, hang his tongue out of his mouth like that, and play dead till they left. Every time. Till finally they said, you know what, we got to let him go. Not fired him, and you had to go to the horse unemployment line. But they just said no. They took him wherever they go to let him run free. And so maybe there's a lesson in that. Like, they're not happy in what they're doing, okay? Maybe they just want to be horses and not rides. You know what I mean? So, my cousin Vicky, been on horses her whole life, competing in this and that. But, these are purebreds. These are taken care of. I mean, better than any human that ever lives. And she's won ribbons and trophies and everything else, and she's still involved with it, giving lessons. So that's a little different. But just to have anybody come up, a family of 6 come up and, boom, that's why the backs get like that. And I'm not for it. I'm a big animal guy. What can I tell you? Except sometimes for birds. What? Yeah, that's what I thought. And then in New Mexico, this is kind of wild. A 69-year-old man, a veteran of the United States of America, he was gravely ill and was placed into hospice. And nobody left in his family, and his wife had passed away earlier. So he had a 5-year-old Yorkie that he had to put into a shelter because there was nobody to take care of it, because he's in the hospice. And as it got, they told him he only had a precious few days left, and how the hospice is. Do you want anything? And they take care of you so really nicely. Are you done? I thought he might be. But sorry, but I just had to. So, hospice, they give you wine, they give you liquor, this and that, the hookers, whatever you want to make you happy in your final days. And he said, I would like to properly say goodbye. I should have wrote the damn dog's name down. Damn it. Whatever, I'm sorry. But you say goodbye. Let's get on this right away. And they go and they make the phone calls, whatever they got to do, and get the permission. They go and get the puppy and bring him to the hospital. And when I say puppy, 5 years old, but it's a Yorkie. They're gorgeous. And so he's nervous as hell. His ears are down. And when they brought him into the room and his ears went up, he jumped out of the nurse's arm onto the bed, all the way up, boom, and starts licking the hell out of the man's face. And it was a very tender and touching moment. And he's hugging him and saying, "Oh, you miss Daddy? That's right. This is me." And so they spent the whole day together, and he told everybody that was in the room, the nurses and everything, that they did everything together. The guy rode a motorcycle. The Yorkie went with him on the motorcycle. The Yorkie had its own goggles and its own helmet that it would wear. He got a little leather jacket for it, and everywhere they went, so they had their day together, and he shortly later passed away, and now the Yorkie is on its way to it was rescued and on its way to a forever home, and never forgetting him, that's for sure. But a happy ending all around, because he went to his forever home, and the doggy went to his forever home. So I know it's a little bit of a tugging on the old heartstrings there, but there's really a lot of joy in that story. Of all the things that the man, all he wanted was have one last time with the dog. And when the dog saw him, that's all the dog wanted, And now the dog can happily go to this new family that hopefully is going to love him as much as he did. And, of course, where he's going, nobody's going to love him more. That's for sure. That's for sure. Right, Tino? Tino, right? Yeah. So let's continue with the numbers game. Hey, that's what I should call it. Not outnumbered. I like that better. It's a numbers game. Mm-hmm. This is Mr. Len Barry. See if you remember this song. Do you remember? Do you remember? 1, 2, 3. Well, that's how elementary it's gonna be. Come on, let's fall in love. It's easy. Like taking candy from a baby, yeah. ABC. Falling in love with you was easy for me. And you can do it too. It's easy. Like taking candy from a baby. Baby, there's nothing hard about love. Basically, it's as easy as pie. The hard part is living without love. Without your love, maybe I would die. 1, 2, 3. It's easy, like taking candy from a baby, yeah. 1 and 1 are 2. Well, I know you love me and know how I love you. Don't try to fight it, 'cause it's easy, like taking candy from a baby, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's how elementary it's gonna be. Come on, let's fall in love. Well, it's easy. Go. I do. Come on, let's fall in love. It's easy. That's how easy it is. Thank you. Thank you very much. You ask how much I need you. Must I explain? I need you, oh, my darling, like roses need rain. You ask how long I love you. I'll tell you true until the 12th of never. I'll still be loving you. Hold me close, never let me go. Hold me close, melt my heart like April snow. I love you to the bluebell, forget to bloom. I love you till the clover has lost its perfume. I love you till the poets run out of rhyme, until the 12th of never, and that's a long, long time, until the 12th of never, and that's a long, long time. That is a long time, especially if she's living right below you. Hey girl, what you doing down there? Dancing alone every night while I live right above you. I can hear your music playing, I can feel your body swaying. One floor below me, you don't even know me. I love you. Oh my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh my sweetness, means you meet me in the hallway. Oh, twice on the pipe means you ain't gonna show. If you look out your window tonight, pull on the string with the note that's attached to my heart. I read how many times I saw you, how in my silence I adored you, and only in my dreams did that wall between us come apart. Oh my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh my sweetness, means you'll meet me in the hallway. Oh, twice on the pipe means you ain't gonna show. Daddy used to say, twice on my pipe. can hear the music playing. I can feel your body swaying. One floor below me, you don't even know me. I love you. Oh, my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Whoa, twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh, my sweetness, meet you, meet me in the hallway. Twice on the pipe means you ain't gonna show. Oh, my darling. And, hey, for the last song of the, we got your numbers up, we're outnumbered, whatever. Give me a number. This last song, very, very popular song in the 60s. And then when Mr. Drew Carey had the Drew Carey Show, had this song after Cleveland Rocks as the, what was the other way around? No, this was first. Yeah, and I think they wanted some kind of royalty, or they upped the price of it, and then they went to Cleveland Rocks. But 5 O'Clock World, beautiful. I remember I loved the Drew Carey Show until it got stupid. But when this would start playing, all the different scenes they were showing was what this song is about. I'll go to work. I'll do a great job for you, but hey, 5 o'clock, I'm on my own time. I do my own thing at 5 o'clock. That's the 5 o'clock world. When the whistle blows, that's what we're all waiting for. So the last number in this segment of the evening is number 5. Number 5. I should have sang number 9. Oh, my God. Number 9. That's when Daddy-O thought I was doing drugs. He, all right, before I do the song, let me just tell this story. And let me put the Daddy-O graphic up because it's my show. Daddy-O! So one day I'm at school, and high school, and Daddy-O is, he always liked to clean my room. He liked everything to be perfect. All the whites with the white hanging in the closet, the blues with the blues, the white, the suit jackets, the pants, pants, shoes in the back, sneakers in the front, whatever. But that's the way he is. That's the way his room is. That's the way he just lived his whole life. And so he decides for some reason to start dusting. And behind my bed, there was a bookshelf, so I had a lot of books up there. Well, in one of the books was Bill Mays' sports trivia book. And you really have to be as old as I am to remember who Bill Mays was, but nobody could ever stump him with any kind of a sports trivia question. It's just amazing. Except maybe my Uncle Mike, my godfather, may he rest in peace. He was pretty damn good. But he wrote a book called Bill Mays. I remember it. It was nice. It was thick, hard-covered, yellow. Bill Mays' sports trivia book. So, I started, I was 15, 16. You start sneaking a couple of cigarettes here and there, So I cut out all the pages of the book in the middle, just big enough to put the pack of cigarettes in, okay? And, I was slick. So the book was like this. I cut it out in a square, cut all the pages out from front to back, slid the pack of cigarettes right in there, perfect. Okay. On the side, I cut front to back a little, just about this long, that wide, to slide the lighter in, right? And then along the bottom, just enough for one cigarette, so you put it in there and you close the book. So, if you got to hurry up and get it, you don't got time to get the pack out and take it. There was one always there waiting, and that's where I kept it. So he's cleaning the room, and he don't dust like I do. He don't dust like most people do. You go like this. Oh, no, every book's got to come out. Dust off the book, which is the right way to do it, of course. And when he takes that book out, of course, I had already taken my cigarettes out, my lighter and everything else. he looks at the book, and he slams the book, and he goes running to my mother. Rose! Rose! What the hell's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? Your son is a drug addict. She's like, what? Get out of here. And he shows her the book. Yeah? This is where the junkies keep their works and everything in there. That middle thing in the middle, that's where they keep the heroin. Over here is the needle, and over here at the bottom is where they keep the lighter or the spoon. Which one? It doesn't matter. She goes, no, your son's not a heroin addict. Get out of here. I'm telling you that. Oh, you know what? She says, he probably hides his cigarettes in there. His what? His cigarettes. She goes, you were just like crazy upset that he was a heroin addict. But that's even worse. Cigarettes and the nicotine. I came home and she told me that story. I was hysterical laughing. And she goes, but it was kind of ingenious the way you did it. I said, well, if I didn't have Mr. Clean, Mr. Hoover over there, I probably would have had it for the rest of my life. But so anyway, Daddy-O, just one of the many agita moments that I gave you in your life. But trust me, look at me. I ain't no heroin addict. That's for sure. Maybe a Krispy Kreme addict or a cannoli addict, but not heroin. So anyway, here we go. Let's get to this one by the Vogues. And it's called The 5 O'Clock World. Up every morning just to keep a job. Gotta fight my way through the hustling mob. Sounds of the city pounding in my brain while another day goes down the drain. But it's a 5 o'clock world when the whistle blows. Nobody owns a piece of my time. And the 5 o'clock world inside my clothes, thinking that the world looks fine, yeah. You're the lady, yeah. Trading my time for the pay I get, living on money that I ain't got yet. Gonna keep going, gotta make my way while I live for the end of the day. I got a 5 o'clock world when the whistle blows. No one owns a piece of my time. There's a long-haired girl there I know. He's my troubled mind, yeah. You're the lady, yeah. In the shelter of her own, know the reason I can still go on. Every other reason is gone. In my 5 o'clock world when the whistle blows, nothing else matters at all. 'Cause every time my baby smiles at me, I know it's all worthwhile, yeah. You're the lady, yeah. Hey, you're the lady, yeah. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy all the numbers? You want me to go over them for you one last time? Oh, wild one. I have but one heart. 25 or 6, 2, 4. 3 times a lady. 1, 2, 3. The 12th of never. Not 3 times. And 5 o'clock world. Am I some kind of a frickin' genius or what? Huh? You know what? Daddy-O's going. Can't take it away. Kid's good. The kid's good. And Chrissy's going. Very clever. It's very clever the way you put that together. What do you think? I could put something together like that? I could do the same thing. I didn't mean it that way. You know. What are you, an authority? Huh? What are you going to punch out Sugar Ray Robinson? I'll make him ugly. Oh no, it's a different movie. Sorry. Anyway. Let's switch places. There you go. Okay, so there you go. There's the show for tonight. I think we did good. And I've been trying to hold it to around 50 minutes, and sometimes I go a little bit over. So as soon as we... holy Christ. There's hardly any time left. I got to start uploading, and then downloading. And And anyway, so that's the show. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, please, to vote for the Songfather, Arts and Entertainment. Then go to Singer from Long Island, and then vote on me. Don't forget Mr. Fred Rubino and his wife Christine tonight. Question and answer. We sit back. We ask the questions. We watch Freddie get a little sloshed and Christine get a little PO'd. And then we go back to our neutral corners. So don't forget that, all right, please? Don't forget the radio station all night long. You know what? I wonder if I should put that up there. Every time I put this graphic up, I'll have Lionel Richie sing all night long. And don't forget the Yankees. Oh, no, we can't. Never mind. And don't forget the Rock in the Kitchen, not your grandma's show. So, okay, guys, I love you all. Thank you very much for everything you do, always and forever. For all the voting and that you're doing for this contest, but everything that you do for me in general, I love you for it. The love and the support and making me feel good. And even the sharing now, I notice a lot of people are telling people, hey, you got to go watch this guy. You'll have a lot of fun. It's the best 45, 50 minutes you'll spend when you want to relax. And people, Yvonne from Australia yesterday said she was on the bus on her way to work because they're like, I don't know, 12, 14 hours ahead of us. So when the show was on at 7 o'clock, it was already, I don't know, it's like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And she's on the bus on her way to work, and she's playing it on her phone, and she's playing for everybody on the bus to listen to. So there's I'm not saying everybody liked it, but there's a bus full of people in Australia listening to the Songfather. They can't get any cooler than that. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Daddy-O. Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you for that story, too, by the way. And so we'll see you right now, and then we'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And I always end it with, what, Tino? It's got a mouthful of birdseed. He said good night. Bam! See you tomorrow.